All right, what up, fam? I'm gonna do a trade review on my short this morning and my short at mock. So let's dive right in. So what I was seeing at, let's go to replay. Let's go to the 15-minute, and let's go to about 9:30. What happened there? My bad. How do we get out of this? Let's go to 9:15. So I'm looking at the 1 hour, and I saw that load here. So we're having inside day. I saw that we got some SMT here at Asia and this high. So we see this SMT right here from London to the 8 o'clock candle. See that SMT. So and we have this huge breaker on YM, and breaker pretty much confirmed on ES, not confirmed yet on NQ. But look at the 15-minute. I'm thinking, okay, we're looking bearish. I mark out some levels. I mark out this. I mark this minor buy side here, and then I mark out this. I think it was an hour BISI. Yeah, this hourly BISI right here. That's my main target for the short in the morning. And so market opens up. Let's go to the 15-minute. Let's go to the 1 minute. So this is SMC. The market opens up. This buy side. Let's see here. Yeah. So that the market opens up, and let's just let it play. And when it's 9:30, so I just let the first 15 minutes play out to kind of give myself some information. So right about there's market open. Oh, hold up. So yeah, so at this point, let me go a little slower, my bad. So what I'm watching, I'm on the 1 minute or the 15-minute. I know my POI, I know this S&P is already protected, and I didn't get in on this low risk sell right here at pre-market. So I'm waiting for and plus NQ and ES already took previous day high, whereas YM didn't. And so when I saw this run on YM, way out of sync, right? And I totally didn't even see that we had 10 o'clock news, so I should have been watching out for that. But I got in prior news and got the short. But I knew that this high was going to be protected up here, but I didn't get in on that high, right? So I'm watching it play out, and I'm watching what 945 does. I see YM start pumping, and I'm watching to see if YM takes out this high, this morning high, so it creates a new SMT. So once I see that, I know that high is protected. So, and then I'm just waiting for a breaker. So that's when I mark this breaker on YM. YM creates this breaker. ES creates this order block. So this SMT, not quite, I think on the 15-second it confirms on the yeah. So once we break below, once all three indices confirm a inversion, whether it's a breaker or whether it's a BISI that got inverted, that's when I enter in, and I feel confident that we're gonna go short. So so we got the SMT right here. I know that's protected, and we break below these order blocks, so that high is protected. And I'm just waiting for, again, this is my first target. This is my first target right here, and my last target, whoops, is down here, right? So that's what I'm looking at. And then I get in around, what time is that? Around 6:55, maybe, somewhere around there. Or sorry, 9:55. That's PST. So I'm watching, and once I'm on the 50-second, so yeah, I'm at 43 right now. So once I see us break below on NQ, we kind of just distort, time distort, and I think this is okay. Let's see, great. So still this high. Okay, so I'm glad I didn't get in there because we're so super out of sync. So okay, that's what happened. So we create a new order block here. So I'm waiting for, what do I mark out here? So I'm seeing that YM is dropping and not taking previous to high, so that makes me think we're still bearish. And once, okay, so that's what I see. So once, I think there might have been a 1 minute SIBI. Yeah, there's 1 minute SIBI that I marked out. So once I see YM is obviously definitely bearish, the breaker's holding. Yes, the breaker hasn't held, and once I see this BISI inverse, then I know it's on and we're about to drop down to take out this liquidity down there. So I'm on the 50-second, I'm watching it, and where are we at time wise? Around, yeah, so a couple minutes left, and I'm seeing that hold, and I get in roughly around, I think I wait for another SMT on the lower time frames. So yeah, so once we drop below there on ES, I'm like, all right, boom, it's on. So I get in roughly around there, and I put my stop at these highs. So it's something like this. Boom, and then that 10 o'clock candle takes out. Oh, actually, you know what? My bad. My first target was this right here, these equal lows. That was my first easy target. So I scalped that. I can get rid of this buy side drawing here. So that was my first target, which that candle broke, or took profit. And then my whoops. And then once we did that, we created an SMT because YM took this low, right? I took this low right here, but NQ and ES didn't yet. So I'm just watching. So I get out a little bit early. Plus my son woke up, and it was just family time. So I get him right about there, and I hit that first TP at these equal lows, and then my next target was this right here, which it did eventually hit, but I just got out early. I only had 2 contracts, went in super light. I wasn't super confident, that's why I went on only in two contracts. So but yeah, that was a short. I could have left it and let it play out to hit, I mean, eventually it hit my original target, what I marked out down here, this major sell side, which was Asia low, I think on Friday's Asia low, I think it was. Monday's Asia low. So or not Asia low, was it afternoon low? What was this? It was one of the sessions, but I marked this out as the main liquidity that was going to be hit. So there's the target right there, but by this time I was off the charts. I was just hanging out with the family, and then it just kept dropping, and this was my target right here. So 285 was my target. So as you can see on this, I was kind of just marked, like I showed here, I entered in too early. I said entered too early. There's my stop. There's my first target and my last target at 285, 23,285. And yeah, obviously that was this target here. It hit, and then eventually we got down to 187 as well. And that was a short for the AM session. So pretty clean just because of this SMT here. I was proud of myself that I waited patiently. So there's the target right there. There's final target on that, which hit at the 10, what macro was this? I mean, it just dropped from, yeah, what is that? 950 to 1030, right? 10, well, probably next, no, sorry, 1045. So anyways, it was a kind of slow grind down. Not grind, but it was definitely not like a super drop fast. But anyway, so that's that. And then on MOC, I was out and about and I could only trade on my phone, and I was trading on the Tradeovate app, and that is just not fun to trade on that because I can't really so I did this so on my trying to get to, here's MOC right here. So this was a really clean trade for me. I saw SMTs here, so let's go to replay. What about here? Actually, so let's play out a little bit. So about, yeah, I think I started looking at the charts around 3:30 and then 3:45. Okay, so let's let that play out. So oh, the 350 candle is about to hit. All right, here's the 350 candle. Okay, there it is. So let this play out here. So I knew that we were still bearish. This was my target here at this minor buy side that I marked out, and then this was these equal lows on ES, and then this low on YM, which was my target. We had SMT up here, so NQ took out this previous 30-minute cycle high, and ES and YM didn't, so I know that high was protected. And then we created another SMT at the 350 candle right here. So see, we're at equal highs here on ES, and then YM didn't take out this high as well. So anyways, so since seeing that and seeing this draw lower, this target initially lower, I got in roughly around like here, and I need to do a better job at waiting for it retracing to a SIBI or BISI. So in this case, it retraced into this 1 minute SIBI on this 50 candle, and then dropped down. So I got in initially, let's pull up the picture. So I got in, what candle is this? Probably about 12:51, a little bit before 12:50, because the 12, hold up. Oh yeah, so maybe I got in around the 12:51 candle or 12:49 candle, and then it stopped me out. Because I was trading on my phone, I couldn't, like with the Tradeovate app, you have to tap to move your stop up, and I was planning to move my stop up to the protected high, and it just didn't get it in time. So then I was in 2 contracts. I lost my profits in the morning. I was basically break even. And then once I saw us create this SMT, and so I got in right about like here, and then probably on this, which candle was that? So is a minute, 50 second. Try to see what I'm seeing here. If I can see the exact same thing. Here we go. So I got in right. Looks like I got in like right at. I shorted right here, which I should have waited for this 1 minute SIBI to fill. And I was waiting for this high to get taken, like this 15-second little SIBI to get filled, which it does, like this little one right here. That would have been the ideal entry if I had a limit order, a limit short right there. But anyway, so I got stopped out, and I re-entered once we kind of retested some of these. And then once I saw ES take sell side here, I manually closed out the trade, and then I'm glad I did, because I created an SMT. ES and YM took that sell side, and then we kind of just bounced up and down, and I'm glad I got out like right about there. So where's that? Yeah, there's, oops, yeah, so there's a short right there, and 2 contracts. I think I got one, I had like, yeah, shorted one right there, shorted one right there, and then exited right at the close. So yeah, pretty stoked on that trade. It was great. It was only because I was trading on my phone. I couldn't copy trade 2 accounts. So I just did it on the 192 account. So I'm up just a little bit more, about $80 more, or sorry, $40 more on that account. And I'm sorry, up about $60 more on that account. And yeah, so pretty light. Just took 2 trades, 2 contracts, 2 micros. Kept it light, and yeah, traded pretty safely. So pretty proud of myself. Following my protocol, waited for SMT. I was patient. Really reading YM along with ES and NQ. Adding that analysis has really been super helpful in timing reversals and knowing when all indices are in sync. Then I know that the draw is really clear, or the it's called the LR is about to happen. The low resistance liquidity run is about to happen. So anyways, hope you guys enjoy that.